Alright, welcome to another Boulevard Paper Fight video, and of course, I'm continuing on with the Would You Rather 2-deck unboxing and deciding which of the two you'd rather have. I'm really enjoying doing this video series in particular because I like hearing everyone else's opinion. When you have one deck, you don't have a choice, it just is what it is. But when you got two decks, you get to hear what other people's thoughts are, and I'm loving it. So let's crack these open and see what two options we have for this Would You Rather. Alright, so Daption Bog Legate, which has Logos, Sanctum, and Shadows. Okay, very nice. I wonder what's in store with this one. I haven't had too many decks that have had low enhancements. I think I have one that only had one enhancement. So let's take a look. Throw down the Archon card. First up we have Effervescent Principle. Infomorph with a draw on itself. Another Infomorph, I like that. Opposition Research, Standardized Testing, Titan Engineer, Bouncing Deathquark with a drop hit, Dimension Door, Discombobulator, Fission Bloom. Okay, that could be cool. A lot of drop hips in here. Positron Bolt. Ooh, library card. This is my first library card. So that's pretty cool. And then we move on to Sanctum with a Commandeer ×2. Fangs of Gizzleheart. Font of the Eye. Lieutenant Grovenal with a draw. Squire Alice. The Grey Rider. Equalize, very nice. Purify. Radiant Truth with a drop hit. The Spirit's Way, nice little board clear. Lady Lorena, ooh, that's very cool. Then we move on to Shadows with a Dark Wave. Francis the Economist. Look over there. Mug. Nexus. Seeker Needle. Shoulder Id. Finishing Blow with a draw pip. And Xenothief. Okay. So on first blush, that deck did absolutely nothing to get me feeling real excited about this. But let's do the numbers first before I jump to conclusions. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creatures. Wow, that's a very low creature count. And let's see what we got for bonus pips. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, I mean, you'd expect more than 12 with only 13 creatures, but here we are. Okay, so what do we got for Ember Control? We got 1. It's kind of count, but not really. 2. 'This kind of counts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sort of, 9, 10-ish, 11, 12. So you know what? Good Ember Control, which I guess you'd think with a lot of actions and stuff. Now what do we have for board control? we got 1, 2-ish, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sort of, 10, because he can fight, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, pretty good board control too. I don't think it's going to have the expected Ember needed to really be powerful. Now let's see what we got for cycling. We got 1. Okay, I need to read this one again. Purge a mutant creature. If you do, discard cards from the top of its controller's deck until you discard a non-mutant creature or run out of cards. If you discard a non-mutant creature this way, put into play under its owner's control. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if I have enough mutants, but that could work for my opponent to get rid of a really problematic creature. So, I mean, we got all the draw pips, of course. The library card for sure is another one. Vision Bloom, kind of. This card seems not bad. Next time you play a card, this turn resolve, yeah, so got to see what's in here for that. So you got a lot of draws, I think, is where that's going. Okay, now let's see how many mutants we got, because that's important in this set, noting that. So we got 1 so far. Yeah, that's a big yikes. I think there's only 3 total. Yeah, there's only 3 mutants in the whole deck, and it deals damage to all non-mutants, so that could be problematic. I don't know how I feel about this deck. This deck feels pretty mediocre at best. Yeah, I'm not super stoked on this one so far. I like the library card, but unfortunately I'm not sure how much work it's going to do, although getting to draw off that is pretty cool. And if you have Vision Bloom, doing a double. So that is interesting. So yeah, this deck I'm not super stoked on. I'm hoping this one proves to be a little bit better. The low creature count, and I don't know, it just didn't feel like it was going to play well. It had a weird vibe to it, let's just say. I mean, I'm not mad at the houses, but I've noticed I'm not super keen on Sanctum on its own. I feel like Sanctum and Sorium like to be with others. They play well with others. So now we got the Professor that bedevils robots. So we got Saurian, Star Alliance, and Logos. I've gotten a lot of Logos, and I'm not complaining. That is great. This is what I call the Dub C Classic. When you get the Saurian, Star Alliance, and Logos, that's what you want to see in Worlds Collide, isn't it? Alright, let's see what we got here. So, first up we have Autoencoder. I always want to see that card. Doc Booked-in. Bot Booked-in. Daughter. Diametric Charge. Eclectic Inquiry. Opposition Research. QMEX. Discombobulator. Sloppy Lab Work. Prescriptive Grammar Bot. Have not seen that yet in this set. Then we have Chant of Hubris. Citizen Shrix. Consul Primus. Curse of Vanity. Galeotops with a damage bonus. Galeotops with a draw bonus. Perfectus Ludo, very nice. Blast from the Past, that's great. City State Interest, also very nice. Library of Polosaurus, I'm loving it. Ooh, and Senator Bracchus, that is hot. Next we move on to Star Alliance with a Commander Chan. Hadron Collision, loving it. Observumax, very nice. Observu Max, liking that. Red Alert. Scout Pete with the capture bonus. There's got to be the mutagenic research, I think, in this one. Secure Droid. Survey. Lieutenant Commander Trigon, Sad Panda. Universal Translator, and lastly, Techno Alien. Alright, well, that's weird. I'm wondering where some of my bonuses came from. Creature count, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 creatures. Very respectable. And what do we have for Ember Control? We have 1, because of the pip, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. It's not a ton, but I mean there's a little bit there that can do it. I think this can work though. And then for board control, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of 5, 6. So 6, not a ton of dealing with the board. And now I want to take a look at kind of the disruption, or not disruption, the ways you can cycle, because I think that exists quite a bit in this deck. So we got Techno Alien, which has the discard function, which is great with the autoencoder, and also the fight ability, so that's 1. This kind of counts 2 because you're going to use other creatures, so that's 2. This kind of works as, I don't know if I like this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll count that one for sure. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, a lot of ways to kind of just go through your deck. I think this could go through the deck quite quickly. How many more discards do we have? So that's a discard. That's a discard. So that could work with autoencoder. That's a discard. And discard. It's okay, so that's not quite the same. And what else we got? Oh, we got the Sloppy Labworks working with that, which is kind of cool. Ooh. That could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm seeing that autoencoder could be super money in this deck. Yeah, for me, the Would You Rather, I gotta say that it seems really hard not to choose this deck. I'm sure maybe some of you might like this deck, but for me, no. This one is an obvious choice. They both have logos in it. But yeah, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 creatures, and I just don't know if I just don't think this will cut the mustard in the end. The one thing I'm wondering is, does one house have a glut of creatures? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 6, and then here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 creatures in Sanctuary. Yeah, I just don't think this was going to cut the mustard. So deck B, not deck A for me. I'm going with deck B. That's the one. I do like it. I find it interesting that I put this logos symbol in the center here, and then both decks had logos, and I had logos mat. Very interesting. So yeah, hope you like this. Would You Rather? Check out some of the other ones, and yeah, as always, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one, and let me know which deck you would choose.